Imagine you wake up one morning, look outside, and the sun is just gone. Not dimmer, not flickering. Gone like someone pressed backspace on an entire star. But here's the first twist you wouldn't notice right away. The moment the sun disappears, we still see it shining in the sky. We still feel its warmth. Earth still orbits like nothing happened. Because sunlight takes 8 minutes to reach us. And as Einstein showed, gravity travels at the same speed. So for 8 minutes, the universe is lying to you. Earth is orbiting absolutely nothing. The sun is already gone and we're moving around a ghost. 8 minutes later, the sun's live stream finally cuts. In one instant, daytime collapses into night. Birds stop chirping mid-song. Classrooms freeze mid-lecture. Half of the planet goes dark at an hour when darkness should not exist. People step outside expecting clouds or an eclipse, but the sky is just wrong. And then something else disappears. The moon. Because the moon never glowed on its own. It was borrowing sunlight. The second the sun's light stops arriving, the moon becomes a dead gray rock you can't see at all. The sky doesn't turn space black yet because Earth still has an atmosphere, but it becomes a dark, empty dome lit only by city lights and whatever stars the air can still faintly reveal. It feels like someone erased daytime from the settings menu of Earth. The second sunlight stops, Earth starts losing heat to space. Not instantly because oceans and land have thermal inertia, but the trend is locked in. Within hours, temperatures dip below typical nighttime levels everywhere. Within days, many regions fall below freezing. The poles and colder continents drop hardest and fastest. The equator holds out the longest, but not by much. There is no warm afternoon coming, ever again. Photosynthesis doesn't slow down. It stops. Every plant, every tree, every blade of grass worldwide loses its energy source in an instant. Surface algae and plankton, the base of the ocean food web, shut down first. Then herbivores lose their food supply. Then carnivores lose their prey. Different species take days, weeks, or months to collapse. But the direction is one way. Earth didn't just run out of food, it lost the system that makes food. The oceans respond slower than the land because water traps heat far better than air. A thin crust begins to form on the ocean surface within days to weeks. A thin layer forms first, then thickens as the air cools. Below that crust, the deep ocean stays liquid for a very long time because of geothermal heat coming from Earth's interior. Full ocean freeze would take thousands of years, but the surface becomes a sealed, icy lid surprisingly quickly. 8 minutes after the sun actually vanished, Earth finally receives the update that the gravitational pull holding us in orbit is gone. Up until now, Earth has kept following the curved path it was already on, but gravity is what bends that path, and now that bend disappears. Suddenly, Earth stops moving in a circle and starts moving in a straight line, coasting into interstellar space. We are no longer a planet orbiting a star. We are a warm rock, drifting away from everything that keeps us alive. Orbiting the sun gave us predictable seasons and temperatures. Drifting away gives us unpredictability. Weather systems collapse. Wind patterns unravel. The planet keeps rotating, so you still get a 24-hour cycle, but timing loses meaning. Night and day become the same color. Only clocks tell you time is passing. Satellites stay functional until their batteries run out, and their solar panels become useless decorations. Communication networks flicker and die as power grids fail. Anything dependent on sunlight, agriculture, solar power, ecosystems disappears. But there is one energy source the sun cannot kill: Earth's internal heat. The core of the planet is still blazing hot. Geothermal vents still pump heat upward. Radioactive decay still fuels warmth beneath the crust. And that leads to the big question. Humans cannot survive on the surface long term. But underground is different. Deep below Earth's crust, the temperature rises. Geothermal heat can run generators indefinitely. We already have working geothermal plants today. Scaled versions would become humanity's lifeline. Survival becomes an engineering project. We build underground habitats near geothermal hotspots. We power them with geothermal and nuclear energy. We grow food under LED lighting in sealed farms. We recycle air and water in closed loops. And we move mining and industry below ground. It is not easy. It is not comfortable. But it is possible. Some underwater life forms wouldn't even notice the sun is gone at all. Deep sea vent ecosystems keep thriving. Bacteria, fungi, and extremophiles begin to dominate Earth again. The surface eventually becomes a frozen, silent crust. Below it, pockets of heat remain, and so do pockets of life. Earth drifts farther and farther into interstellar space. Over millions of years, it could pass near other stars or even be captured by another system. But the timescales are enormous, nothing we would witness. This isn't an instant apocalypse. It's a slow collapse of every system we depend on. Humanity survives only by moving underground and rebuilding life around Earth's internal heat. The sun may vanish, but life doesn't disappear instantly. It adapts, it reorganizes, it hangs on wherever it can. This is the part where I'm supposed to tell you to subscribe. But hey, you've got free will. You'll make the right choice.